这一路上的奇迹都记住了你的每一个瞬间，无比的耀眼。I know you want some more， 准备好就一起走 ，Giving it all。No, I got it, so here you go, babe. You look like you could use some more. No, I got it, never running low. Yeah, I got more than enough, let it all.
Okay, welcome in everybody to Spain A versus Bangladesh and India. Seed 3 versus Seed 30. Hopefully this will be a good match. Can we see the Spain A's qual scores? Is that something that we can see or? Oh, okay, yeah. It just, yeah, if possible, yeah. Okay, so as you can see, Spain A very solid on pretty much everything except for DT, where they had maybe a bit of an unfortunate DT2 in quals, but I mean, and maybe a few like one or two no mods that are like slightly worse, but overall very consistent team and very strong team. And if we could see Bangladesh and India. Bangladesh and India, obviously 30th seed, but I mean there are some good scores in there, including one of their best scores actually is the No Mod 2, Hard Rock 2, and most importantly the DT2 that Spain A sort of struggled with in quals. So maybe there's maybe that match or that map might actually be a really good map, and maybe that's what they'll protect if they're feeling good on it. But do we know the state of the lobby by any chance? Have they done their picks and bans? Have they done their warm-ups yet, or are we well before it? Okay. Okay. So Hook Power's muted for you guys, but I can hear Hook Power. So if you're wondering who the heck I'm speaking to, I'm not just like talking to some like ghost or just talking to myself. I'm not crazy, I swear, guys. We're getting warm-ups, and I don't know which team's warm-up this is, but we have a name that I recognize. Yes, well, I forget, were they in, was Pilot in first NWC? That way. Unless they're Bangladesh and India, they're just in the wrong slots. But I doubt it. I really know them from BF2 though. Because that's where I seem to know people from. Is earlier. Oh, we got Zerilia's asking for the MP, by the way. If you happen to have that. Okay, we have Guy's Honesty in for warm-up map potentially. 5.02 stars. Sort of difficulty, just star rating wise, that we'll be seeing in grand finals, but I mean, I don't know what the map looks like, so if it's like it might not be equivalent to that, but this is a 5v6. Is one of the players not here today? Okay. Oh, it's a. Okay, this is definitely would not be pulled in a 5-star pull, that's for sure. Okay, well, everybody's struggling with this. I mean, for good reason. I mean, this is brutal tech. We have slider bursts. Like, what the? I mean, notably, I'm probably gonna butcher this name, but Fuse and Inkling and 4Us are all actually doing pretty solid on this map. Like, less than halfway through, and they have over 50k. Like, for this kind of map, it's like crazy tech. It's like probably above like grand finals difficulty. That's actually like a really solid score. I still don't know whose warm-up this is, but I mean, it might be Bangladesh India's just because of the team scores on that team. But I mean, actually, Hardcore Brain actually has gotten up to a very decent score as well. I don't know, like these guys are like playing a lot better than I would probably. This tech map is a tech map for sure. And that's into the warm-up. So we're going to go back and forth for a little bit. One more? Okay, there we go. That's the end of the warm-up. Notably, we have 2 scores above 100k on that map, and we have 4 C-Rags, which is crazy. Like, wow.
Why the hell do I come into this room to suddenly see a mass amount of C's and D's?
This is warm-up. It's a 5.02 star tech map that had like freaking slider bursts and stuff, and, like crazy tech sliders and everything. Like, that's why. And they actually did really good for it, to be fair. Like, so honestly, even though it is D's and C's, like very good scores coming out from those players, especially the 2 players who got above 100k.
Also, who's playing Limbo? I want to give a shout out to them. Who's doing it? Shout out. Who put Limbo here? I'm so down.
Oh. I don't know which team's warm-up it is, but maybe, I mean, I don't know whether last time's was Spain's warm-up or whether this time's Spain's warm-up.
Does management know?
Really...
Does higher management
Oh
know?
yeah. By the way, put out the chat in the bottom. Okay. I think maybe I think if you open the client and you're not at ref, you can't. So you might just have a reset of the client here just for a second, just so we can see the in-game chat, like see when they pick and ban stuff. So bear with us for a second. Like, it's just gonna be for a bit of warm-ups. Hopefully, I mean, hopefully we don't even miss any of the warm-up maps, so we can see these teams pop off on the maps that they put in for warm-up, and you know, see a bit of the the team's personality in these warm-ups. Is the chat back?
I think the chat's back
Okay.
from what I'm
So,
seeing. We're
Chat's
so back.
and we didn't miss the warm-up? That's huge.
Huge stuff.
World record. Submit it to speedrun.com. Seems like a reading
Request
map.
denied.
Wait, no, never mind. I'm just looking at the top one where they have easy on it. Never mind. Is everybody else playing with hard rock except for the one easy? And there's one hidden hard rock? What is going on? 5.16 star map with like awkward aim, like really weird and awkward and hard patterns, and like these guys just all go on hard rock except for one person who goes on easy, kind of dying, but I mean, look at that map on easy. Like, unless you're a dedicated easy player, how are you playing that?
Now I want Cerealia to assess that.
Assess what? This map?
Assess this map with easy.
Zerelia, it's been set in stone. The gauntlet has been thrown. You now have to legally do it, otherwise
You will
your
get
goose is
cooed out
cooked.
of. You'll get cooed out of hosting Newcomers World Cup mid-tourney.
No, yeah, like Zerelia's banned from hosting NWC26 if they can't assess this by the time that NWC26 starts picking a host, you know? Okay, but probably gonna butcher this name, but Aguacate is absolutely shredding this map. Nobody else even really close in the lobby. Like, I'm gonna venture that this is probably Spain's pick. We have a bit of a bencher moment, but we're back.
So it's getting kind of close to Bangladesh and India. Never mind. All of Bangladesh and India just started missing.
I mean, look at the map. Like, it's not exactly an easy map. Like,
No,
like,
I know.
I
know upper management.
is the only one who is able to hold like any like semblance of good ACK and combo. Inkling got like a decent combo, but like with 55% ACK, like it's not gonna give much score. Like,
And then meanwhile, the other player on Spain that isn't the easy one
wait,
got
doesn't
good
chat normally
act, pretty
hit the
good
bottom?
act in my opinion, but the combo just wasn't there. Yeah, there. I have no clue if I'm gonna butcher that or butcher that.
Butcher what? The name?
Yes, the name.
Which one? There's so many names that are butcherable in pretty much every match. Okay, Bangladesh, India have rolled 81. It seems. Oh wait, no, yeah, they did play last year. It was just that they were in the Spain slots. That's why I was getting confused. That's where I recognized it from. That being Pilot, by the way. Sorry for the people who weren't here earlier when I was like confused about that. We are now awaiting Spain's role.
Pretty sure
Appears.
Pilot unfortunately didn't make it to past qualifiers. Pretty sad stuff.
I mean, they're here now.
Yes, they
I
are.
mean, 30th seed, but I mean, 30th is higher than 33rd, so they get to play some matches. They get to show us how cracked they are at the game.
Also, now that we're mentioning previous last year's Newcomers World Cup players, I'm pretty sure that Aguacate.
Yeah,
I butchered that, didn't I? Yeah, they were in Spain team. Pretty sure.
Yes, I can confirm this. They were in Spain team. I remember vividly because obviously that was our APAC's first match last year, and so yeah, I know that they played last year for Spain as well.
I think we also played against Spain, unless my memory is just horrible.
So Spain rolled 19, so Bangladesh and India will get to pick. You can either pick to protect first and ban first, or pick second, or they could protect second, ban second, but pick first. They are choosing to protect first, ban first, and they will be picking second. Now we'll get into the protects and bans. I'm feeling like Bangladesh and India are probably gonna protect the DT2 just from qual scores, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe they have a triple FC somewhere and they're feeling really confident about it. Just have to see. Gosh, you have a lot of feedback right now, Rain. Don't worry about it. Okay, we are awaiting the Bangladesh-India first pick. Do we know if the ref is putting a timer on for these? Or are we just like hoping that they... Okay.
Oh,
Hey,
damn.
they protect free mod too.
But
Yeah. Simply Rain, you're getting a lot of feedback on your mic. There's a lot of like...
what?
It's like wind sounding almost.
Yeah, it's definitely just a casual industrial electric fan blasting at my laptop. Shouldn't be that much anymore.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, don't mind it.
By the way, we actually have them in chat, so I'm gonna ask. How do we say your name? Is it Aguacate, or is it like something else? Am I just completely butchering it? Okay. Also, Spain A protects DT1.
Like Aguacate for something.
I'm unsure. I'm hoping that they're still like somewhat listening in, that they could be like full on like focusing on team chat about it. Okay.
Bangladesh and India banning
India.
no mod 5.
People really not liking that map.
I have absolutely no clue what Aguacate is reacting. Why ban no mod 5s? It may or may not be casual AR7 that's just in there.
There we go. Spain bans out the DT2. I mean, probably looking at the quals, they aren't comfortable on DT2, and like it was one of Bangladesh and India's best maps in quals. So probably just looking to get rid of that. And I mean, I don't know what Bangladesh and India's feeling on that map. The stats wise, it's a bit unfortunate that's banned for them. And we should be getting Spain's first pick in a second. Wonder what they pick. They protected DT1, so they're probably not going to go into that immediately. But oh my gosh. Got to actually come prepared to comms. Can you imagine this? Maybe we'll see a no mod 4, maybe we'll see a hard rock 2, maybe a no mod 2. Like, they have a lot of 4s. No mod 3, ooh, spicy. They got 14th on that in qual, so maybe this is just the kind of no mod 3 for them. Maybe the SR is low enough and like their old players are just like feeling really good on it. I mean, we'll see. And how did Bangladesh and India do this? 28. It's not too horrible. Like, I mean, it's one of the better maps that they had. Like, it's sort of in the middle of the maps. We'll see how good they are on low SR. So we have Rauzab, Frieza, and 4Us for Spain A. And we have Pilot, I'm just going to say Hyper, and if you're wanting Bangladesh and India to win, you're gonna want to see a break from 4Us here. Probably the only way that this is going to start swinging towards Bangladesh and India is if that last full combo on Spain breaks.
But as the lead slowly increases and Hypersat with that mess right there, will they even have enough time?
With that miss from Rub, maybe not. I don't know if the FC from like Uchimaris would be enough to bridge a 500k gap. And there goes 4Us, but like I think it's too late. That's what you wanted to see from Bangladesh and India, but it might just be too late.
Yeah, as I've said before, it's still going to Bangladesh and India's side. I think those recovery combos are the ones driving it now. Their act difference is not helping, and the supporting isn't also. Hypersat with that mess, very bad indeed.
Yeah, that's rough to like still have the FC and like the ACK with like 2 recoveries is able to still put in the work, like enough work to cancel out like your FC and your like slightly worse recovery on Rub. And like very solid like all around scores coming out from Spain A, and like a very good score from Uchimaki, like getting top score in the lobby, but those 200Ks is just not good enough.
Yeah, even though Uchimaki getting that highest score on the map, those support really did not help at all. And Spain A with their consistency there, like 600k, 600k, and even that S rank is only 540k. But those together are good enough to beat Bangladesh and India's other support for still only like 200, 250.
Yeah. It's a rough position to be in, especially like in low SR pools. Like you need to have that ACK. It's like so important when like you're able, like many people are able to get like FCs or 1 misses. Like ACK is so important in those scenarios, and not having it can be very bad.
Going after you. And Spain here with that DT1 pick. What do you think of this?
They picked the Protect. I think this is fine. They're consolidating the breakpoint. Like with the map that they feel probably the most confident on by the fact that they protected it. I think this is what you should do. If you ever get a breakpoint and you still have your Protect, you should pick your Protect. It's the map that you in theory would feel the most confident on because you protected it, and like making it, like guaranteeing it being 3-0 instead of 2-1 is like such a huge confidence boost for you, and potentially even like negative for the other team. Like it's so good to like consolidate that breakpoint, like the Protect. That's why generally you want to do that with a Protect. And the opposite is the case as well. Like if you get breakpoint on, generally you want to pick your Protect into that your next time you pick to try and stop the momentum.
I think that's understandable. That's kind of a good train of thought that I can really understand.
And yeah, the fact that picking the Protect before the ban is like, yeah, it is different in this sort of a style of tournament with bans, but I don't know. I think Spain probably has the maps, and like, or at least they feel confident enough that they have the maps by the fact that they are picking the Protect. If you feel confident that you have like 2 or 3 more maps after this, then you might want to just pick the Protect in, like to really just have that like sort of confidence boost. Somebody in chat saying if Spain gets more than 3,163,928, they'll gift a month of supported to the player with the best AC on Spain. Are you not going to extend that to Bangladesh and India? What if Bangladesh and India get over 163,928 score?
Going after you. Now going into the DT1. Are you?
Yeah.
Are you live?
Unfortunately, that will not be happening, it seems, with those early breaks. And I mean,
Going after you. And with that break that just happened with Pilot. Streamer, are you on? Are you live?
No. Yeah.
Okay, just want
So
to make
don't.
sure.
If you hear Pukpao, just know that they aren't hearing it.
They are not real. They cannot hurt you. Anyways, Pilot
just-
with that miss right there.
Spain still has one FC, and Bangladesh and India have like the equivalent of like pretty much close to two FCs, like
Going after you.
two very early breaks with their recoveries.
Ooh, but those messes from Hyper and Pilot, very bad. But like, also including in that is the act difference. There's still a very big act difference, and even if the highest act in Bangladesh and India is 95, that combo is not going to translate very well. Otherwise, then there's Spain A with Fizzer with that FC 96. Is that a DC?
Ooh, that's it. It seems like a DC. Do you have a board? No.
Is that a warranted abort?
No. That was no. That was a panic button to confirm that it was a DC, I think. So we do have a DC in the lobby. I think
That was
score. Yeah, the score from the player that DC'd is still on there, and there goes the FC from Bangladesh and India. And I think even with the DC, they're gonna still win the map.
with flying colors, 510k difference.
We won't
Yeah.
be we won't be needing the score to be like the end score to be posted if they still have a score on the map, but for the sake of the sheet and the stats, we will probably still aim to get that score. But we
Hopefully.
know that Spain A has won.
I mean, we can't speak for the referee, but I think that's a good train of thought, and I think that's what should happen.
Yeah.
Spain is having a lot of technical issues. What is happening now?
It should be Bangladesh India pick.
Oh yeah, and they're doing what you said. They're picking their protect. Tremont too.
Especially at this point, like you're down 3-0. This may be the last chance that you have to pick. Like you could end up picking something that you feel it might be risky, and if you lose that, well then it's just Spain's pick, and like you're pretty much at a spot where there's a high chance of you getting 5-0'd. So I think picking the protect makes a ton of sense here.
Into the trash can. I'll be an eggplant, listening to
hopefully we're gonna get that score if there was a score from Spain.
Going after you. Anyways, I'm just going to go quickly say that shout out to Vertical Dude for this custom map, Fremont 2.
Oh yeah, the custom. Fremont 2 custom. It's hard to find maps at this SR with the stats needed for an anti-mod that actually works as an anti-mod. Like, finding the maps that have the stats of an anti-mod is hard enough, but then also finding map that have the stats of the anti-mod and actually work as an anti-mod, because there are plenty of, like, there are maps that are ARA CS5 work, but like they're horrible to play on CS 6.5, or like don't test anything reading wise to the point where like it wouldn't even be a good anti-mod. And so we really appreciate having this custom map in for this slot.
Anyways,
okay, we have
oh.
2 hard rocks on and 1 hidden on both sides. Wait, no, that's an easy.
Is it? Oh yeah, it is. It's so blurry.
Do we know what the easy multiplier is for this? It's 1.7, right? Okay, 1.75, okay. So we're gonna have to do some adjusting if it's close. But rub with the break there.
Yeah.
That's the hard rock player.
Just in case you didn't know, it's on top of the 0.5x.
Yes. So
that's default for
essentially, at any time in Osu that easy comes up, easy gets a 0.5 times multiplier to score, essentially halving your score. So we manually adjust it by looking at the difficulty of the map with easy, with every single free mod map, and give it a manual adjustment based on how hard we think it is as an easy map. And for this particular map, it'll be 1.75 times score to whatever score you see on the client.
Anyways, the hard rock players are not doing good, and the score difference is 1.8 million.
Wow. And that was Bangladesh and India's Protect. That was rough. I mean, the score difference isn't actually 1.8 million, obviously, because of the easy multiplier, but it is still massive.
It's going to be
probably
nowhere near close.
Yeah, it's gonna be like 1.5 mil.
Yeah, like, definitely somewhere in that 1.5 million range. 1.5 to maybe even
98.7 AC on hidden.
You could reasonably say, in my opinion, that could be maybe like 1.7 mil difference.
No, it would be either 1.6 or 1.5. I think. Like I'm pretty sure it's like gonna be. Yeah, now we appear to
streamer? Okay, we're back.
Okay, we're back. That's fine, don't worry about it. We've got a bit of technical issues, but we're back. It is Spain A's last pick. I wonder how this match...
Shouldn't it be banned?
Oh, wait, yeah,
second ban.
Sorry. My bad. I forget that bans happen after 4 picks. That's on me. But I wonder how this match would have gone if Bangladesh and India had the DT2. I wonder how that map would have gone if we ended up being able to see that map come out.
That's going to be a No Mod 2 ban?
Yes.
On
No Mod 2
Spain.
ban from Spain. They thought they were picking No Mod 2, it seems. They forgot that it was the ban phase. So they are rolling that back, and they will be banning a different map. Okay, there we go. The Hard Rock 1 is being banned out by Spain. And it appears that Bangladesh and India are banning out. Is that Hidden 1?
Yeah, Hidden 1.
Yes. Hidden 1. People not liking Hidden 1 in this pool.
Yeah.
Banned twice. And now we'll probably be seeing the No Mod 2 come out. Don't worry, Hidden 2 could technically still come out. No, it's Hard Rock 2. We've changed from No Mod 2 to Hard Rock 2. And I mean, Spain got #1 on Hard Rock 2 in quals, so we'll see
They
if,
really just want to close it out, do they?
Yeah, we'll see what kind of monster performance they're going to put up on this, hopefully.
I have a gut feeling that they're gonna choke it so hard. That's not
Simply
gonna
rate
happen,
cast
is
for
it?
cursing. Simply rate.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Cooked.
I'm getting war flashbacks from Hobbs on a match that I was playing in where somebody was like, I have a gut feeling that these guys are gonna break.
Uh-oh.
Right now. Nah.
That's gotta be stars, right?
It appears that Bangladesh and India are no longer here. Bangladesh and India have decided
David won.
No, I assume that Bangladesh and India are going
Yeah,
to,
timed out. I'm pretty sure they timed out.
Yeah, they timed out, and I think they deployed a timeout so that they get an extra 2 minutes, and I believe they are going to go practice the match or the map. So they're off practicing the map right before playing it. We'll have to see if that helps them at all. Hopefully it does. So we'll have a little bit of a wait before we get back to the OSU maps. never thought of taking a timeout to go practice the map. Really? A lot of people do it. A lot of people like don't even necessarily take the timeout to go practice the map. There are a lot of people who like just
take it for emergencies.
well, no, not. I mean, not using
For
the timeout.
strategy?
I mean.
Oh, taking the ready timer to practice?
Yeah. There
Yeah,
are
'cause
there
I
are
did
people
that
who
once.
use the ready timer to practice. So they'll use that 2-minute ready timer, and they'll just practice it for like 1:30 and then like stop in between, like come back in when there's 30 seconds left. I know Ikumi did it a lot when we were playing BFT. Like you're pretty much sight reading the map, and like we're like, yeah, this map is not an easy sight read. Please go play like 1:30 of the map and then come back. I mean, it worked pretty well. Hopefully the map practice is going to give them a buff.
Going after you.
Flooding back in here.
Bangladesh and India are back here, and they've said that it's just for chilling out and just nerves.
Oh, okay. Okay, we're getting into the Hard Rock 2. Find a break point. Early break in Spain, but not going to matter too much. As we sort of
only
settle
about-
into the rhythm of the map.
Couple of combo. Pilot there from Bangladesh and India. Missing early. Also Brookie there. Is that Bancho? I don't think it is.
No, that's not Bancho. Unless it's like a really long Bancho. I've seen long Banchos before, but hopefully we don't have any, if any, of them in NWC.
Right now, the combo and the act is pretty much going to Spain A right now.
Yeah.
They're gonna need to lock in hard. And not just that, they need to get some misses on Spain A.
As we've seen in like other matches today, Bangladesh and India have like one FC, and like Spain A, like they don't have like any FCs, but they have supporting combos with a ton better act, and like it just isn't enough, the combos that they have on Bangladesh and India. Like how do you break
Going after
that
you?
wall?
I think it's just mostly having like a couple of middle of the road scores rather than having two mess scores and one pretty good score. That's
Yeah.
what I'm seeing here in this matchup. And
That's
coming into the end of the
interesting.
map, couple of messes from Pilot and Rub. That's going to be match point for Spain A.
Whilst not technically an FC from Inkling, a very good reverse choke, I believe.
Yeah, I believe so too. Missing about 50 combo or so.
And that's it. Spain A 5-0. Bangladesh and India put up a good fight, showed Okay, we're going to go to the schedule here. Obviously, Spain A winning. We're going to go to the recent matches side, but next up we're going to have Vietnam versus China B in 1 hour. After that we will have the European Triad versus France B in about 4 hours. And then Russia A versus Ukraine B in 6 hours, is that? Congrats to Spain A on the victory, and good luck to Bangladesh and India and Spain A in their next round matches. Obviously, losers bracket going to be hopefully a lot better of an environment for Bangladesh and India in terms of like strength of opponents. Hopefully we can see some of those players shine. Well, do we have a tiebreaker showcase, or is that going to be it for the stream today? Okay, so it appears that Inkling left the lobby, and that's why the score was, well, that's what happened. So it wasn't even a DC or anything, they just, they somehow fat-fingered escape or something, I don't know. Okay, well, we'll be back in 14 UTC, which is in an hour 30 from now, actually. So for anybody who doesn't know their UTC conversions too well, that'll be in an hour 30 from now, and that'll be with Vietnam and China B. All the best, with the best streams. Okay, I've been alerted that we do not have the permissions to do a raid, unfortunately, so this will be the end of the stream. Hope you all enjoyed this match today, and hope you all look forward to the coming matches in this round of 32. Got some spicy matches coming up. See you all next time.